Woohoo! Hey y'all, hey. Y'all ready for the shenanigans? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you, Looney. Everyone like, subscribe, and share. When you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Good morning, Miss Izella. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Looney, for the super sticker. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all been? I was lazy yesterday. I didn't start posting till in the afternoon. Hey, Deborah. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't start posting till in the afternoon, y'all. I just was like, I'm tired. I needed a minute. And once I got that minute, boy, they load them up on us. Loaded us a few good ones, didn't they? Whew. I got some catching up to do. Y'all ignore my stuff down there. Let me turn my camera a little bit so y'all don't see my stuff. Ooh, that ain't good. Yeah, right there. I'm still straightening out this mess of a room. I ain't even had a chance to get back there to my table yet. Oh yeah, I'm not done. It's a couple of skits I gotta go check out. We can start the conversation, but don't tell me if you hadn't seen me react to it. Don't tell me about it because I need to be able to react to it without any what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I need to be able to react to it cleanly, and it needs to be a virgin reaction. Good morning, Looney. Girl, I got the package together. I got it sent in a Google Drive. I will be sending you the link to check it out. Well. I just dropped 3 skit reactions. Did y'all check them out? You may not have had a chance to. I just dropped the 2 of Destiny, where Destiny asked Brooke for the money for food, and I had a hard time reacting to that, y'all. I had a really hard time reacting to that skit. And then the one with the mother. I did do the one with the mother in the principal's office. I dropped that one this morning. And I dropped Destiny's mom going off on her about asking Brooke for the money. So y'all, she had like this girl asked Brooke for like $100. She asked that girl $15 she can get herself something to eat. And she wouldn't have had to ask. See, now I got a reaction. She wouldn't have had to ask her for any money if the mama would do better about her choices in men. I may be wrong for saying it. Talking about Delicia. Yeah, they are. They are. So, do y'all remember in the reaction I did where I think I said it in the one where we're just gonna talk this morning. I'm not pulling anything up. But the one where Shayla asked Anthony and them to stay. Even the one before that. Remember when Shayla asked could Kai stay longer? She went over there that night. Prepared to take him if she had to, but she really didn't want to. I'm glad Amber peeped that for what it was and said something to Anthony the next day. She knows her friend. She might have let her, well, she knows her ex-friend. She may have let her get by. Oh, Duchess Shar sister. Okay. I got you. You know what? When I saw Shara, I read Shayla. My bad. Let's backtrack. Let's get back on the people at hand. Duchess and Shar are very much too proud. Shar is still, though, in a better situation than Duchess. Duchess is trying to I told y'all, she was trying to get Shar to move there so she could have a better living situation and have some help with Destiny and some help with her bills. If it's rough in Chicago, she needs to move her tail down to Atlanta. Shara's daughter is a senior. Why would she uproot her senior's life? No, you uproot your daughter's life, who's a sophomore. That's the better choice. And you move down there. But even still, do you really want to do something in the middle of a school year? I'm just saying. Hey, Nancy, what's up, girl? She should move to Atlanta and they move to a 3-bedroom and let Brooke and Destiny roommate. Yeah. I mean, that's the easy thing to do. One is cheaper down here than it is up there, even though Atlanta kind of suspect right now because some of them apartment prices is like, I told my son, you don't have to go nowhere yet. Just worry about establishing yourself, saving up your money. So when things realign, get back in alignment with how it is supposed to be down here, then you can move and be at peace and adjust better. Y'all, that yeah, in Atlanta, yeah, they done got a little steep. And there was an article, I think there was an article somewhere. I have to look it up. But to be able to afford, I want to say they said a 2-bedroom apartment, you need to be making at least $41 an hour. Most people in Georgia, the minimum wage is still $7.50. Now they paying people more than that. Most of the time they paying more. But even if they double it, that's still not enough to cover rent and bills nowadays. Them apartment to 3 times the rent. Yes, yes, yep, that's it. You come out better just buying your house. Shar will bring all the bag. You mean Shar's sister will bring all her baggage with her? She leave that man where he at, but he come to Atlanta. He gonna get shown a whole nother side of things. Come down here with that if you want to. Nat says I was paying 3-bedroom house was from $1,200 to $1,800. I bought a house after that. Yeah, yeah. Um, Looney says my best friend moved from Memphis and she shared because apartments are so expensive. Yes, it is. Very much. Look, my son that lives here, he has so we have 5 bedrooms. So my son, he has the bedroom downstairs. I mean, aside from us being downstairs when we eat or cook or whatever, watch TV, in the evening time, pretty much you got downstairs by so he spend most him and my daughter both, they stay in their rooms. They come out when they're hungry and they go right back in their rooms. And what my daughter told me is that if she had a little mini fridge in her room, we would never see her. Oh yeah, he gonna stalk her. Definitely. And he gonna come down here and lose his mind because of all the women that are down here. But you might want to be careful because Atlanta is a hub for that package. Y'all know what that package is, don't y'all? That 3-letter package. Now, I have a friend from Michigan, and that's what she told me. It can be very expensive up there too. No, you know what, Loney? Yeah, he may have the stock online, but you know what? When a man gets desperate enough, he'll find a way. And also, I think she would bring him with her. You got a mini fridge in your room? We had a butler's pantry and a fridge installed in our master. You know what? I need to do my loft, and I want my loft to be like a little mini theater type spot, and I want a snack area in there. Like, don't eat your snacks and just leave them there, but I want like a little snack bar up there because when people go upstairs and they're like it's nighttime watching movies or whatever, they may not want to come down here just to get something. I mean, them steps is hard to go up and down. The plus would be Shar and her sister would take it to Bethany Double Team. Yeah, but I was checked by somebody the other in the comments because I said I want Bethany to fight. I want Shar to fight Bethany. I pretty much said I want her to drag her up and down the street. That's what I said. And I meant that. I said it with my whole chest because I meant that. Because sometimes you got to get somebody up off you and you got to let them know. You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, the commenter was right because we don't want Shar to end up in jail, and we know that's what's gonna happen. Good morning, Marquisa. See, there go my drag him down the street, my other drag him down the street friend. Looney says his goofy ass can't find a way but food. She better knock his head between the washer and dryer if he's able to. I know, right? I hadn't started watching any of the Kevin and Keisha stuff. I like Keisha E. I've been watching her doing her stand up stuff and also watching her with Kevin on stage and them. But I have not watched. It kind of got kind of weird when Brittany was still there and they were doing. It was just too much. And then the whole thing about was Noel a man, and I just kind of let me ease on back over here for a minute. That's what I'm saying. Let's drag her down the street. Let's just drag her. She needs a good dragon. She needs a good dragon. Y'all, I'm trying to get my lighting right. Cause I don't like that it makes me look like I got an overcast or a 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe I need to do this. That help somewhat. No. Maybe I need to lower it a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm trying to fix my lighting. Anyway, moving right along. I really hope he'll bail her out. Yeah, he'll bail out. Because she will have done what he can't do. Because he can't touch her at all. She wants him to touch her. Now, Deborah. Deborah, it's a little bit of your mean girl coming out. Y'all, I told y'all I don't want to talk about people weight because I'm a big girl myself. I'm a nice, voluptuous woman. There's so much more of me to love, honey. More of me to love. Nancy says Shayla. Okay, let's jump over to Shayla and Iman. Nancy thinks that Shayla's gonna run on over to Anthony again. What y'all think? I think she's gonna try, but it ain't gonna work. I think Amber has Anthony on lock. Deborah said, girl, I'm big, so I know. You know what? That's the beauty about being us. You're gonna have to drug us to really try to snatch us up. And you need to have some people who can help you because dead weight is bad enough on a slim person. You get somebody with some girth like us. Ooh, child. He does not treat Amber well. However, what I'm starting to see, and I could be wrong, Nancy, but I'm starting to see, it looks as though Anthony is starting to realize the value that Amber brings because Amber sees things that he does not. Most moms see things that husbands that fathers don't anyway. Unless the father is put in that mode where he has to see. You know what I'm saying? And Anthony is very green. Anthony has said his father was a deadbeat. So Anthony doesn't know a lot of the fathering things that need to be done. He did tell Shayla to trust the process. He did. Shayla did trust the process and she moved on with Iman, which made Anthony more. I don't want to say this. I want Amber to leave Anthony. Okay, y'all make it clear. I don't really want them together. But if the skits is going to keep them together, I would rather see them win than to see her go down this road again with Shayla. Matter of fact, I think I would start watching. And no, I don't trust Anthony. I don't trust him at all. But Anthony needs help with that baby. And Anthony is going to probably need to take his son at some point because Shayla is going down a road that is very messy. I see a couple of possible things happening with Shayla. Iman has already made it known to Wayne that he prefers Delicia. He's made it known. Now there's a skit. I haven't reacted to it yet, so don't tell me what happened in the skit. Do not tell me what happened in the skit. Please don't, because I need to do a version reaction. But he's apparently telling Ron that he prefers Delicia to Shayla. I saw a couple of things, couple of possible scenarios, and I'm going to say it. One scenario I see is a menage a trois situation. It would not surprise me if Shayla is so desperate to keep Iman because she's boasted and bragged about him that when she finds out that Iman has crossed the line with Delicia, because it's going to happen, and I think it's going to happen before Thanksgiving, that Iman and Delicia are going to cross the line, okay? It would not surprise me if she ends up in a polyamorous relationship with Iman and Delicia. Okay? That part. The other thing I see, and I think this is all the process of Marquisa. I get what you're saying. I didn't say just a threesome. It would not surprise me. I think she's so desperate for someone to take care of her, and she's so desperate now to prove Anthony wrong. I think she would enter a polyamorous relationship. I just do. Because when I saw it, I'm like, okay, she wants to make like she's such a value to Iman. I think she would try it. I didn't say I think Delicia would. But I think Shayla would. I think Shayla would try to go that route. Even along the lines of like she know he with Delicia, but she over here and she'll still let him come over here and tap. That's one scenario I can see playing out. Not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying just some scenarios I'm playing with. Delicia is definitely gunning for Shayla. And she is smart enough to know that Shayla is just going to make it easy for her. I'll tell you how I know. One, Shayla now trying to change the way this man is. She's trying to change him. Delicia's not trying to change him. She's trying to change him and turn him into an Anthony to accommodate what Anthony has said he ain't gonna tolerate, which is don't bring my baby up and smell like no dope no more. Straight up, no chaser. He said, don't bring him over here, smell like no weed no more. Anthony didn't, even though we saw a snippet where it looked like Anthony caught it, he didn't fully catch it. I think Anthony dismissed it because Anthony dismisses a lot of stuff. He's like, nah, can't be. It usually takes someone to point things out to him. And Amber right now is in a position to have to point stuff out to him. Even though he treats her bad, even though he tries to go off on her, even though he tries to find fault in her, he clearly sees that Amber is a much better mother. Okay? Shayla, on the other hand, she knows, I think she knew when she walked in that house that things had changed and things had shifted. She's not going to be able to just go grab Anthony and get Anthony back. She's not going to be able to put on a maid costume and get Anthony to bend her over no table or no counter no more. She's not going to be able to do that. She's trying to, that's it. Marquisa, yes, I agree with all of y'all. This is also true, Looney. She's going to try, but Alicia is going to remember the bag that Shayla made her. Shayla, look, I propose this. Delicia is even more angry about Shayla helping her fumble the Wayne bag than she is about middle school. Delicia has not forgotten. Delicia is the one that told Shayla she was not a good person. Do y'all remember that? She asked her, was she a bad person? And Delicia straight up told her, yes. This was on day one. Said, you are a bad person. You took command from me. This is you repeating behavior that you had in middle school. You took your friend's husband. You took your friend's man in middle school. Now you take your friend's husband. Now you done set me up. You done told me Wayne is trash. And he ain't no good. And he out here sending this girl 12 dozen roses. And she ain't even gave him none. He ain't even hit. She riding the G-Wagon. It's pretty much hers. You got me out here looking like a fool helping him throw this girl a date, which I wouldn't have done that. You couldn't pay me to do that, but whatever. You got me out here doing all this stuff, and I'm looking stupid. And you got Iman, and I'm sitting here with nobody because you said Wayne was this horrible person. She has not forgotten that, and she ain't gonna forget that, and she gonna be mad by that for a hot minute. She is definitely gonna get Iman. Shayla sees it because Shayla don't smoke like that. She can't handle the bud like that. She can't handle it. They don't even want to smoke with her. She showed out so bad the first time. They don't even want her. Could have had 30 grand a month. Well, Wayne wouldn't get, but you know what? She thinks Wayne would have get Wayne wouldn't have given her that. Wayne would have given her everything he gave to everybody else. He wouldn't have given her that. He might have broke her out by 10. He probably would have gave her a job or something. The stop. Well, maybe he would have fired Piari and hired Delicia to be his stylist because Ron. Because Ron. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just running down possible scenarios that's kind of going through my head as to where this could go. I'm not saying this 100%. Nancy, I don't think nobody want to put up with Anthony. Nobody except Ro. Ro put up with him. And I don't even think she want to put up with him because remember when that Chantal girl had him thinking that was his baby, and Ro just said, you know what, I'm out. I want to be free. We are seeing we've been wanting Shayla's karma. We are now sitting front row and center for Shayla's karma. And Amber ain't left yet. Amber ain't going nowhere. Amber is 10 toes down at this point. She ain't trying to go nowhere. I think she's starting to get. When Delicia, okay, tell you how Shayla getting karma. If y'all, she's starting to get it already. She's starting to get it already. Let me show y'all something. You don't think it bothers Shayla. We see it more on Delicia's face, but you don't think it bothers Shayla to know she had a good man in Arby. He was Wayne adjacent. Arby would give her whatever she wanted. Anytime she wanted money, she got it. Remember, see what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is gonna break her very being. I'm seeing it. We seeing it. We just gotta be patient for it. Okay. Then now here comes Tamara. Somebody that, hey Lysandra, here's Tamara, somebody that she looked down on. Because she looked down on Tamara. She looked down on Tamara for dating Damien. She thought Tamara was green, a simp. Just like Momo thought Tamara was green and a simp. Okay. Now Momo to myself, oh, she clearly a boss. I didn't like her at first. So you only like people who swindle men. But that's what she think Tamara's doing. That's a whole nother conversation. But you look at all this that Shayla has given up to be with Anthony, and she does not have him. That was her first piece of karma right there. She don't have Anthony anymore. Amber is in his ear. Shayla no longer has Anthony's ear. Shayla can't even say stuff now to hurt Anthony. Notice how she tried to play him when he said something to her about not putting somebody before his child. She can't even, the stuff she says is starting to bounce off of him now. That's because of Amber's influence. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, Lysandra. So then you have her now seeing Tamara with Wayne. Now we talking about Shayla, okay? You see her now seeing Shayla with Wayne. Not Shayla, Tamara with Wayne. Wayne did this big, huge spread, and Shayla has said she has not seen Wayne do this before. And like it or not, she's seen him with different women. She knows how he operates. Okay. She can't get that treatment. She no longer connected. He fired her. She had 10 grand a month coming to her, and she couldn't even get the first paycheck. Tamara, far as they know, I mean, as far as we know, she only had one incident where she gave it up. But Tamara didn't do anything at all. And Wayne is giving her carte blanche. Carte blanche. That's hitting, Shayla. That's it. Thank you so much, Marquisa. Please, yes, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this out. That's hitting, Shayla. That's for somebody like Shayla, who is a gold digger, but also has this princess air about her that her family has, like, and her mom and dad have instilled in her. That's a piece of karma for her. The fact that when she takes her baby to Amber's and Anthony's and she comes back to pick up her child, and Amber is sitting there holding him and he's happy, playing and bouncing in Amber's lap, that's eating this chick up. Because see, what would have done her justice in her mind is that Amber would be mistreating Kai. Amber isn't mistreating Kai. Kai clearly has a connection to Amber. I don't see her going after Ron because she don't know. She don't know Ron money ain't long for her. She need long money like Iman. I could see her trying Wayne. It ain't gonna work. I don't see Wayne mess with nobody that his brother mess with. I don't see him as being no dirty dog like that. So when you see them come, you see them come, see her coming into her karma stage. There have been little drops of karma for Shayla. It took me a minute just to really sit back because I want to see her bleeding on the ground, soaked in tears, tattered and torn and worn. Yes, she is. Y'all coming so fast, I can't keep up with them. Hold on a minute. You right. Wayne had no intention to treat Delicia like Tamara. Look at the conversation he had with Iman. Yeah, she fine and all, but and he tried to warn Iman that Shayla crazy because she is. And he told his brother Arby for years that Shayla was using him and she was crazy. I think she may try to go after Wayne, but I think what she would do instead is try to get Arby back. She'd try to get her old thing back. Yes, Shayla is jealous of anybody that gives out good person vibes because she can't compete where she doesn't compare. That is so right. That is so right, Deborah. I think she's gonna try to double back on Anthony, but it's not gonna work. I don't think. I think Anthony was in love with Shayla. I think when he first went back to Amber, he went back there with the intention of getting his money right, closing out all them assets and all that stuff. And I think he was gonna go back to Shayla. He had told Shayla to trust the process. Yes, he did. He's told Amber to trust the process. I think Anthony, his intentions were to go back to Shayla. Shayla couldn't wait. She went and got with Iman. But while all this was going on, the God in Amber was working. See, even if he does liquidate his assets, Amber can still take half. If he's hiding money, that could get him in trouble. I think he can get in trouble with the FCC or somebody, can he? Y'all look it up for me. Marquisa says, think about yesterday. Shayla had all that mouth, but when Amber was walking behind her, she was a mouth. Exactly. The dynamic has changed. The queen is in her castle. She can't mess with Amber. She can't mess with Amber. Nancy, she want to cry for 40 days and 40 nights. Looney says she thinks the whole crew is gonna go down. I think she will try to pull Delicia down, but I don't think she's gonna be able to pull Delicia down. Angelina has messed that girl up. It's not just nature with Shayla, it's also the way that she was nurtured. Angelina's nurturing has that chick messed up. And it's gonna take a real break. Like she just told Alicia, "Oh, you're the best. You're the best friend, and all this that kind of stuff." But Delicia's 38 hot because she messed up her bag. Real talk, if Iman tried Alicia, I'm not mad because Iman not is not Shayla's husband, and I just need to know how Alicia gonna show her snake side to Shayla. Let's think of it this way. Does Alicia really have a snake side? Or can she shift into a snake to deal with a snake? Is Delicia a shapeshifter? We know that Shayla is a snake, is a snake, is a snake. But is she a shapeshifter? Because I got the feeling that Delicia is more of a chameleon. The thing, listen to what Iman told Wayne, and I haven't seen the wrong one yet, but he mentioned how him and Delicia vibe. Delicia, I'm gonna say something about her trying to snake to Tamir. You're talking about Anthony, right, Looney? I don't think he was in love. I think he knew he was gonna get left and just stayed with Shayla because of the baby. I think he loved that Shayla was 100% at his mercy. I think you may be right. I think at some point he did. When Shayla went to cutting up on him, that started to kill the love. When Shayla expected, y'all, I want y'all to think about when Anthony shifted, when he decided he wanted to go back to Amber. He knew Amber was coming after his money for some time. He didn't try to go after Amber then. It wasn't until he took Shayla to Jamaica and Shayla was expecting a proposal. After that trip is when Anthony flipped and decided to go back home to his wife. I'm going to say it was almost immediately after that trip. Ooh, girl, you said something then. Amber is covered by the blood of Jesus. Amber doesn't know or put her faith in God. You mean Shayla doesn't know or put her faith in God? Yes. Okay. So Nancy, this is what I wanted to talk about. You said the is already a snake. Okay. I don't think she's a snake. I think she's a chameleon. And she was trying to snake Tamara. Okay. What would make her a snake? Delicia and Tamara are not friends. She's met Tamara. They're not friends. If Toya went after Wayne or Chantal went after Wayne, I would call them snakes. They're not friends. So how does that make them a snake when it comes to Tamara? They're not friends. She's now saying they're friends just because she hanging with Shayla, but they not friends. Oh, not oh Marquisa, not Shayla being nurturing. I'm saying Angelina, when you look at nature versus nurture, when they're raising someone, Angelina's nature is to be a dog and a snake. I think she nurtured Shayla's nature. She nurtured Shayla into that becoming her nature. That makes sense. Who was easing Shayla heart? She definitely is gonna snake Shayla. and rightfully so. But I don't think they were ever friends. Good morning. Is this Jared Talks? I think this is Jared Talks, y'all. Happy Monday. We are just running down um Shayla and them. I'm gonna start calling everybody Aunt Shayla and them, Amber and them. I'm gonna start just calling them and them. Oh no, you're good, girl. I just want to make sure I had some clarity. That's all. Y'all, this eczema trying to get my skin again since this thing, and I'm itching, and I'm like, man, where my witch hazel at? I can't wait till the 9:30 skit either. I'm gonna hop up off of here before then so I can react to it. Because I don't know I don't know who's gonna be, but I can tell you what I am excited about. Y'all about to be sick of me when it comes to Rico. I gotta check out D and Aisha skit. Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about none of these skits that I ain't seen. If you ain't seen me react to it, don't tell me about it. I I think D need to go on be with Aisha and be through with it. Ain't Rico. That I'm old enough to be that man, mama. But yeah, low is too. Yeah, let me just pin this for her. I have to mind my mouth because I'm a married woman. I don't need my husband much. You can't do no more of these. You're gonna be talking about them men like that. My husband like, you better get them 1,000 subscribers. If you all are watching, please come on in, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we have 14 people in here. We only have 5 likes. Y'all come on, like it up, like it up. Let the algorithm know. You've been married 28 years, girl. I might be married, but I ain't blind. All right, Jared. Thank you so much for coming on. And send me a DM or something with your live times. I really appreciate that. The fact that you take the time before because you really could be preparing for your stuff. And you coming over here to check me out. I sure appreciate it. Oh, and you reminded me, Jared. Also, shout out to O'Neal TV. O'Neal shouted me out on a live yesterday, and he mentioned my name several times. He encouraged me to keep working my channel. He talked about I check out other stuff. So I'm like, well, dang, O'Neal must be checking out the content. So I appreciate you so much, O'Neal. If you happen to see this, appreciate you. Whew. Okay. What's up? He did. Yes, he did. You know what? I love the love amongst us creators. Miss Marilyn, I've been checking her out. There's another person. I love her shorts. I gotta find her name so I can make sure I shout her out. Um, I reached out to a couple of people for interviews, y'all. Y'all know what I noticed, D, Mike, Wayne, and Anson, they have to keep their exes around in some kind of way. I really see a lot of this craziness in these kids. Yes, they do. They keep them all around in some kind of way. They do. I kind of figured they did, but and cousin Riri, who's cousin Riri? I gotta find Nancy. Send me that. But Dante, yes, I know Dante supports. I know he does. But I happen to be on the live and I'm like, oh my God. And Dante is starting to ease over into some of the other skits too, which I really, really like that. Riri for real 77. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out Aunt Riri. I'm gonna have to check her out. I need to get on a group thing. I'm planning my 100 subscriber party, y'all. I'm planning my 100 subscriber party. I'm trying to see not 100 subscriber. What I'm talking about 100. I'm past 100. I'm planning my one my 1,000 subscriber party. I'm gonna have a whole party. I'm finna go get myself ready to get me some balloons and everything. I want some loons. Gotta have me some loons. Y'all know what loons are, right? We are officially 280 subscribers away. Vaughn Views. Okay, I definitely check her out. Y'all think it feels like a big old hug. Y'all just don't know how long I've been wanting this. And I'm not, okay, I'm an introvert, but I'm not a shy introvert. I'm an omnivert more than anything else. Check this out. I told y'all about my other channel. I just kind of let it go by the wayside. I started that channel when I was working at Home Depot doing content strategy over there at Home Depot. Smash that like button. We got 15 people, but only got 7 likes. Thumb me up, y'all. Thumb me. I'm gonna get me a button and it's gonna be like, smash that like. I got a bunch of buttons I want to get. Y'all, where you just press it. I might order them today. Thank you, Deborah. Y'all hear me out. Y'all let me discuss stuff. Y'all let me come up with my weird theories. Cause that's what make like watching stuff really good. Like, how's this gonna go? You know, like, oh, let's see how this gonna play out. And then when you write, you're like, oh, I knew it. Y'all got my skin glowing. Y'all see, y'all got my skin glowing. My skin done improved since I've been doing this. I get up and get dressed. Girl, that's what it's like. You know, I might have to do some front porch reactions. I told you all we be sitting on the porch talking about the soaps every day. We just not on the phone like Big Mama. Yes. Erica know best. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check them out. You know what? I didn't realize I was this funny, Deborah. I didn't realize I was this funny until I'll go back. When I go back and look at my reactions and I go back and cut them in the shorts, I'm like, golly, that's funny. Then I laugh so hard, I make myself start coughing. And I said, you know what? I need to cut this coughing out. And I'm like, no, I'm not cutting it out because that's real. I want y'all to see the real. My little lucky spot over here, that's real. I gotta clean it up, but I'm having to take time cleaning it up because it's fibers in here. And I got all this fabric in here. See, look. And I start moving stuff around. Boom, now I'm coughing again. So y'all just gonna get all that. Look at all the little those. I do. I have big personality. I had to shelter that personality for a long time because I'm the oldest and I'm supposed to be the responsible child. Y'all, it's hard being the oldest and being and supposedly being the responsible kid. So they be like want you to set the example for everybody else, and everybody else don't want your example. And then you get grown, you be like, look, I just want all of us to be grown at the same time. So now all of us are grown at the same time. I think my mom's youngest is like 30. He's 37. He be 37. He's 37. Oh my God. Oh, Deborah, that feels good. Y'all feel like my friends too. Oh, your little hard head cousin one. I bet it is hard when you're the only girl. My best friend, she is the youngest, but one brother of hers lives in Maryland, and the other one he lives in Columbus. She lives in Macon, and some stuff is going on with her mom, and I didn't know I had called her and had to check on her, and she was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, mama's here, and they're here, and but she's the only girl." Thank you so much, Miss Izella. I try, girl. I try. And I'll be wanting to offer value too. If I'm doing something, I don't feel like I'm adding some kind of value to what I'm doing, or adding value to a project, or adding value to somebody's life, then ain't no sense in me doing it. And I even said my daughter is such a bright light. All my children are, but my daughter, I was itching. I was having like a reaction. I have fibromyalgia, and I was having a reaction. Like it felt like stuff was just. Y'all have to learn. Fibro had you all messed up. So it was like it felt like stuff was crawling on me and biting me. Not just the regular crawlies you get from fibro, but I felt like stuff was biting me, right? So I'm driving her, I'm taking her to school, and I'm like, oh, oh, oh. I'm like, I got DTs or something. Or like I'm a crackhead, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she is cracking up laughing at me. And I'm like, it's not funny, Shay. You feel like something's on you and there's nothing on you. And then she's like, Mama, this is funny. And she'll say something like, Mama, can I cuss? And I'll be like, yeah, cuss. Because I be want to hear what she be gonna say. She's just funny as hell because you just jump into my something on you and ain't nothing on you and you scratching like you on drugs or something. So it's funny to her. And then in that moment when I was about to have a panic attack and go to crying, she was like laughing and it made me laugh. And I was like, I'm gonna laugh at myself. So then when I come on here and I be trying to say Shayla and I say Shara, it was one day I was talking. Oh, I was just going in on somebody and I kept saying the wrong name and I caught myself. He popped up on Row. They do. They need it. They doing too much for that story. I think they're waiting for something as they got these filler stories in. But now when I do the little, oh, I said the wrong word. That's a stroke thing. It's okay though. It'll be all right. All right, y'all. It's 9:19. I need to fix me some breakfast so I can sit down here and watch this 9:30 skit and give y'all these reactions. Cause I'm about to feed y'all a lot of reactions today. I don't have no alterations client coming to my house today. Cause I don't want none right now. Cause I got stuff I need to do. Charles is on a whole nother level of crazy. I feel like Kendrick gave him the ammunition to do it when he told him that he was gonna represent Dawn. I want to know what collectively what Detective J, Charles, and Kendrick are up to. Because they're up to something to try to get her. Peace. And y'all know I'm gonna have to get me a thing of grease. Peace and a whole lot of hair grease. See y'all later. God bless us all. God bless us all. Peace, hair grease, and God's blessings for the whole day for all of us. Bye.